it's right now it's Saturday afternoon. It's about almost 3 o'clock. And I actually didn't go to the gym today because I have been working. I was gonna go to the gym, but I had more pressing things to do that had to do with grinding and taking care of business and building my company. And it's funny because it's like I worked all day yesterday, and then I worked all night. I didn't get to bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I woke up at 6:30 this morning, and as soon as I got up I started working again. And I'll usually wake up during the week around like maybe 4:30 because I pop up because it's like I have an idea for something, I got something to do, I got stuff to do, I got to take care of business, so I do. And so today I slept in at 6:30. And I had every intention of going to the gym today, but I have some things I was working on with my Inner Circle website, and my Inner Circle is my group coaching program. And so, I'm trying to attract some new clients and get some more people in there so that way I can help change lives, because that's what I want to do. So I've been recording videos about how the program works, and doing a demo, and doing a screen capture, and then doing the voiceovers for it, and then editing them, putting everything together so that way I have something to present to people to show them how I can help to change their lives. Not only that, but I have clients competing, so I've got updates coming in, I'm evaluating pictures, I'm looking over, updates, feedback, and I'm trying to make the best decisions that I can for my clients and helping them to reach their goals. Maybe for some people this work is easy. Maybe for some people who do the cookie cutter thing, they give their clients the same damn program. Maybe for them it's easy, but for me it's not. I'm telling you, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of sometimes sleepless nights and early mornings. And when you really truly customize everything to that person that you're working with, every single individual, it's a whole different ballgame, And my reputation means everything to me, so I put in the work. I'm not one of those people that's just giving out the same plan to everybody. Nah, you can't work like that. And even with my Inner Circle, because that program is more of a group coaching program, I call it. And so it's not necessarily 100% customized. It's not customized for the individual, but the way that I do the programming, it's all stuff that I would do in the gym or have done in the gym. It's all thought out programming. So the workouts, when I send you workout programs, when I send you a training program, it's all thought out in a way that uses my knowledge, that uses my expertise, that's like periodized, that's like, progressive training that's going to get people real results. So even though it's not 100% customized, it's something that makes sense, that works, that can be done by anybody of any goal, as long as you know what you're doing in the gym or whatever, and still to be able to see changes. And that's what it's all about for me, to really be able to inspire people. This job, it's just not easy. I mean, there's so many people out there who call themselves coaches, and they give people like me a bad name. I've been doing this for 20 years. 2017 actually makes 20 years for me. Being a fitness professional, being a trainer, being in the trenches and like working my ass off and hustling and trying to make my ends meet. I just knew that there was something more out there. I knew that being in the gym wasn't the only thing. You know what I mean? There's a whole world and technology and stuff that could be taken advantage of. And I wanted to be able to do that, to grow my business and be able to help people who are not even in front of me. So my company has been online for like the last 6 years now, and it's really starting to evolve now into more of like a teenager. Like it's like, there were the baby steps where I built everything from scratch, like everything. And now things are starting to mature, like, and I'm able to introduce new programs and ebooks and other ways to be able to help people. That's not just one-on-one coaching, So it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of blood, sweat, tears, mistakes, and everything. But if you're passionate about it, then you work. Anything we want in this life never comes easy. Success never comes easy, but you have to be willing to just go 100%. When I came here to LA, I had nothing. I moved here from Brooklyn, New York, and I moved from home. So I had my stuff from my bedroom And UPS done fucked my shit up when they sent everything and dropped my boxes, lost half my stuff. And like, you know, I had the support of my family, but you know, I had $900 in my pocket and I didn't want to rely on them to do it for me. I wanted to grow up and do it myself. So I came out here, followed my dreams, and just built everything that I have and all the successes. And I'm not even done yet, you know. So perseverance runs in my blood, and the goals that I have in mind require me to just do the work. And that's where I am right now. That's where I am right now. Man, it's so beautiful outside right now. This is the back of my apartment here where my car is parked. But it's like October and it's still really warm out here in LA. It's the one thing I love about LA is that like it's always warm and I'm always cold, so it's really important that it's always warm for me. So I'm gonna go off to Starbucks, I think, because I want some coffee. And now is the perfect time to get some coffee. So I'm gonna go off to get some coffee, and I'm thinking about getting some Chipotle because I haven't cooked anything yet and I'm hungry, and Chipotle just sounds really good. And that should be able to fuel me for the rest of today while I work and do everything else I have to do. So let's go.
And I'll get
Yes. And the peppers.
corn,
And I'll take some steak. Can you make it extra meat? Yes. Yummy, yummy Chipotle time. I'm so hungry, so I'm like dying to dig into this thing, but look at this, look at this, look at that, look at that. Oh, so freaking yummy, so freaking good. You know what, honestly, I really like Chipotle because, honey, you get everything you need and it's relatively clean. It's not like, you know, dirty stuff or whatever, unhealthy. It's pretty fresh. It's not something I eat every day, but you know, sometimes a girl needs to do what she's got to do. And right now I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna eat this here Chipotle and not even think about it, you know. And here's the thing, I mean, for me, I really haven't eaten all day, so like if I do top this baby off, which I'm pretty sure I will finish all of it, that's like my calories for like the entire day. So I'll be full to be able to stay up and work and do whatever I have to do and finish this project that I'm working on. But you know, sometimes you just have to adjust your day, adjust your eating to wherever you are in the moment and be okay with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I think we get so hung up on always being so perfect that it like throws everything off. And there are times when I'm perfect. I mean, when I'm on contest prep, I'm perfect, but right now I'm not. So I gotta just work with where I am. So, you know, don't beat yourself up if you're ever in that situation. Just do what you have to do, stay focused and keep going. And that's it. So I decided to hit up the track once again as a part of my training. And I really love running, and more specifically, I love running in speed work and stuff like that. And one of the things that I really tried to focus on when I am on the track is just pushing my boundaries and pushing my limits when it comes to my cardio. So I like to run around. I like to go like, you know, just a nice little pace run around the entire 400 meters. And then I'll play around with breaking down to 100 meters, 200 meters, and playing around with speed. I used to hit the track when I first started, and I laugh at myself because looking back, I'm so tiny. But I used to use this kind of work all the time when it came to going into getting in condition. And so much of looking like an athlete to me has to do with training like an athlete. So that's always been a really important thing for me. So using that as my inspiration, I'm getting back into being here on the track once again. And I'm doing this about once a week. And then in addition to that, I'm putting in like circuits and things that are more metabolic as far as cardiovascular training is concerned. And I'm really trying to push my limits as far as my heart rate. And for me, this kind of work really tightens me up. It helps me to keep my legs looking nice and strong and powerful. But overall, like, one of the things that I was thinking about as I was going around the track was just how much I truly have to push myself. It's a full body thing. Here in this workout, I'm working with my core with a couple of exercises, and I don't always work core, but when I'm on the track and I need to do something to challenge me strength wise, these are some of my go-tos and what I like to do. But every single day, I need to step outside of my box and outside of my comfort zone to truly see my true potential come through. And I'm willing to push and do whatever it takes for me to get to that look that I see in my mind's eye. All right, so today is Sunday, and I'm up and about, and I'm feeling good actually. I got so much work done. So since I didn't go to the gym yesterday, I'm gonna go ahead and head out today. I feel like I have a lot of energy because I ate that whole thing in Chipotle. It took me a few hours to eat, but I finished it. And I need to just work it off now, and I think it's a good day to hit up some legs. So we're gonna head into the gym, get some legs, some lower body, and kill it, sculpt it. I feel good though. You know, how am I looking? I feel like my body is coming together. I feel like I'm starting to see little abs coming out and stuff. You know, I'm retaining a little water, so my weight kind of shot up, but I was kind of around 166 or so a couple of days ago, so I'm hoping to get back down there after my little Chipotle thing. I was like 168 this morning. But yeah, so let's go to the gym. Let's rock out. It's time to get this booty in shape. So I just got to the gym and it's leg day, and it looks like today is international fucking leg day because every machine, everything that I need to do to get my workout going that's already planned is taken. So no squat racks and nothing. So I'm about to hit up some hack squats over here to change it up, and I'm just gonna go with the flow because that's what you gotta do, boo. You gotta just work around it. So let's rock it. All right, so I'm hitting up my workout, starting off with these reverse facing hack squats. And I absolutely love this exercise because for me, it really kicks in the glutes. And I also get a little bit of quads in there as well. Now, I don't go super heavy. And in my gym, this hack squat machine is actually pretty heavy with the starting weight. I'm not sure what the starting weight is at all, but like right now, the heaviest that I went for this was pretty much just at the 45-pound plates and just rocking out a couple of reps, trying to go really deep with the squat, trying to really kick in those glutes and my legs. Great addition. I mean, I've been doing these and rocking these out for a couple of weeks or months, and they're my favorite. All right, yo, so look at this shit. So, see these weights up here? Last guy that used this machine, he done left it there, and I saw him do it too, and I was gonna be a shady bitch and go up to him like I was gonna use this machine, which I was, but I decided to do the hack squat instead and tell him to move his damn weights because his mama don't live here. But I decided not to because it's Sunday and it's the Lord's Day, and when it's the Lord's Day, you don't want to throw no shade. So this next exercise that I have coming up is a leg press, and like I told you guys before, I'm so not about lifting super heavy right now. It's just more for me about, yes, going heavy and yes, challenging myself, but at the same time, I'm really trying to focus more on the integrity of every single lift, making sure that every single muscle fiber, every single part of my body, every single cell is getting the work, and really feeling the impact of what I'm doing in the gym. And for me, it's that kind of stuff that actually causes growth, change, and progress. So it's not about just going completely heavy all the time. Sometimes you just got to focus on the quality of your lift.
Let's try it. Let's see how much fun it is.
You know, it's really interesting because the one thing I do notice is that my stamina has improved over the last 4 weeks. This shit used to wind me a couple of weeks ago when I was just getting back. So crazy how the body acclimates, but it feels really good. So that's light for me. I'm about to kick that baby up a notch, but feeling good. Feel my stamina getting back, feel my cardiovascular pumping up. So honey, it's about to be on. And this final exercise I'm going to show you guys today is just a single leg glute kickback. I love doing this particular exercise just because for me, I don't focus on the top of my glute so much as I'm focusing on really hitting in the hamstrings and that glute ham tie-in. And for me, I just feel like it's a great finisher for a workout. I like to throw these in sometimes at the end, and sometimes I'll actually throw them in the middle. It just really depends on what I'm doing. But leaning forward like that, really pushing through and extending out. I'm not even trying to go that high, keeping the leg parallel to the ground, squeezing that glute, great for the glute ham tie-in area and for just tightening up the legs in the back overall.
Sit next to me if you sit here and make me very happy.
And yes, I did end up finishing off with some cardio. I'll tell you what, all right, I used to be part of the no cardio crew and this, that, and the third, but for me, what I've realized is that I need to do cardio in order to maintain my weight and my conditioning to stay leaner in my off season. And that in order for me to really be able to push in the gym to the limits that I want to push to, I need to work out a sweat. I need to do cardio. I need to push my heart and lungs because that is all a part of training the body. You know, you can't just focus on the lifting stuff. We call ourselves athletes. If we're going to be athletes, we need to train like athletes. If we want to look like athletes, we want to be athletes. And all of this is a part of it. So I try to keep it in. And again, I'm not trying to go for full, heavy, high duration. This is about 30 minutes of my workout, but I'm telling you, it has been the game changer for me, and it's been the thing that I need in order to see me reach my best and stay my best, particularly in my off season.
Very nice, you pretty girl.